So, rappers are not your friends. Okay, now we've all seen this guy, Jack Doherty, get his chain took, not snatched. He kind of just let Lil Baby take it, and some people think it's fake. Me personally, I would never let a grown man caress. I mean, just look at this. He unfastens the chain by caressing Jack's neck, and that's a flag on the play instantly. But I don't know, man. This looks real to me. I can definitely see this kid being so fanned out that he would just let Lil Baby touch his neck, and he gets a lot of hate on the internet, so I'm gonna try to be fair to him, alright? He has to at least have one redeeming quality, right? I don't think his parents ever taught him right from wrong, though. Pretty sure when he was a kid, they were the ones that drove him to camp outside of YouTubers' houses, so he definitely did not have the best example at home. And this is called affluenza, which basically means that you were raised with so much privilege and little restriction that your parents basically never instilled morals in you, I guess. Anyway, his girlfriend was trying to get him to go to the police about his chain being taken, and if this is real, I guess he probably should have. Why do I say this? Well, Jack is not a street guy, he's not a gang member, and if he was just gonna take his chain back, he should have reached through the window right here and smacked Lil Baby, or took his chain and ran. But since he's walking around with these two girls who are basically his financial assets, just like the chain, he really couldn't just run off and leave them, as they definitely help pay his rent. But bro, don't act like you don't want to get Lil Baby in trouble just because you a fan and you like his music. This man is not your friend, and he like 31 years old. So that means when Jack was 5, Lil Baby was already in high school. But this could very well be a stunt. If it's not fake, however, then I would say that Lil Baby is only hanging around streamers because he himself has become less relevant in recent times. But if this is real, I must say, it's lame, bro. Lil Baby, you get no points for this. I don't want to see you trying to bully a streamer. And if this is fake, this is lame on Lil Baby's end as well, because now you are on this guy's level. And he's already made it clear that he'll do anything, bro. He'll crash a car, manage his girlfriend's OnlyFans. There's literally nothing he won't do for clout. You might as well move into his house and further contribute to the brain rot, which you kind of already are. Now, Jack already paid Lil Baby like $200,000 to perform at his birthday, which, bro, hell no. I wouldn't even pay Steph Curry $200,000 to teach me how to shoot. And this wasn't a stunt for sure. I 100% believe this happened because this is the same guy that said he pays $60,000 a month for rent. $60,000. That's $720,000 a year. Just buy a house, bro. I know he's very annoying and kind of a menace to society, but does he look like he's all there? Like, what does this man think about? Probably not much. There really does not appear to be much brain activity going on behind his eyes. And I would feel bad if I just made a video bullying him because there's plenty of those on the internet. I'm trying to be fair, but this is kind of dumb. This 31-year-old man is not your friend, Jack. These girls are not your friends either, because if they ever started making more than you per month without being in some type of contract with you, they would probably just leave and start a content house or something. See, if Lil Baby was a real big homie, he would at least give you some game, some knowledge. Instead, he just took your chain and came up another $200,000 off you, allegedly. And I saw another channel point this out, but Jack is a horrible actor, so that's one reason that makes me think this is real, because he actually looks like he was about to cry in this video, through the whole video. You can even hear it in his voice, man, like he was trying to keep it together and not cry in front of the girls, but he 100% cried when he got home. He even said he didn't understand why it happened because he loves Lil Baby. How sad. This scene is still funny of Lil Baby dancing in his face, but still, bro, you get no points for this. Do this to a street nigga, not a streamer. A streamer that's already been slapped several times on camera already. Or better yet, do this to his security guard, bro. And to be honest, I really can't think of many reasons why Lil Baby would actually do this, but this is why I make videos about these old ass rappers that play tough. I want to see him try to do this to one of the little YNs in Atlanta. If he ever does this to somebody that would fight back, I'll stop mentioning him. I'll start posting the hug from the back picture, and I'll even make an hour-long video about how real he is. Just do this to one of the YNs in Atlanta without getting turned into Swiss cheese. This man your biggest fan, bro. Don't do him like that. That ain't right. I know he's a goofy. I know he bothers people and hide behind security, but you get no points, bro. You supposed to be a gangster. You know what? I didn't want to have to do this, but I bet he wouldn't have touched Michael Rubin's chain. I bet if Mike gave Lil Baby a chain to wear like one of his side chicks, Dominique would make sure he got his chain back. And obviously he did give the chain back, but look, whatever is going on, I have to admit that he's at least doing his part to stay relevant, I guess, whether he's playing or just really taking L's. People have been making videos about him falling off for months, and he still is at least relevant, and on the internet, if you know how to use it, then that means you didn't fall off. He does need to get it together though, bro. Trust me, I was not gonna make a whole video defending him, but if he actually used his time to do more than look like an idiot and manage the careers of girls that have a 50% chance of suing him in 10 years, he'd maybe not be universally disliked. I might actually be the only channel on YouTube that spoke at least from more than one angle on this. I know people will say he deserves for bad things to happen to him, but no, bro, we can't be saying stuff like that. Either way you look at it, this is a weird game for anybody to be playing, and you can't just get your chains took twice in less than a year, but I still don't know if the LA thing even even happened or if that was just a stunt between him and Adam 22. And I'm actually surprised I haven't seen them collaborate more, since they both seem to be very similar when it comes to doing anything for views. The main difference though is that Jack Doherty does way more numbers than Adam 22, and that honestly might just be due to him having a younger fan base. He wouldn't necessarily have to have Lil Baby take his chain to get views, right? Just simply streaming in the club with him would have brought in viewers. I must admit that it did in fact bring in more to get his chain taken, but I don't know. Just be more creative, right? Then you wouldn't have to clickbait. And again, this could be real, and I think there's at least a 50% chance to say that, so I'll just leave it there. Anyway, that's enough brain rot for me. Thank you guys for watching as always, and for all the support. We almost hit 100K subscribers, and I still can't believe it, but of course, it's only because of you guys.
And don't forget to join the Discord, bastards.
And don't forget to join the Discord. You can find the link in the community tab, or better yet, I'll just put it in my bio. So don't forget to chase your dreams and don't text and drive. I'll see you next time.